Welcome to the Talladega Superspeedway, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Kenny Mine, alongside of me is the voice of the SCS.
Woo!
Yes, him. Anyway, here is our starting grid here at Talladega. This should be a very interesting race. So on the pole, we got Richard Johnson. On his outside, Eugene DeMax.
Then you got back here Jeff James. Alongside, you got Aaron Taylor. That's his teammate. Then you got Sky Commons, also his teammate, back behind him.
And is that also a teammate?
Yeah.
Man, they're all doing pretty well there. That team does. Jacob Hart on the next row back. Alongside of him is Dylan Young. Behind that, Noah Hart and Charlie Smith. Good run by Charlie Smith getting up the grid. Jesse Turner is going to be starting back here, and on his outside, Vincent Allen, one of the best run for the Red Bull Brigade.
Then you got further back here is Zebulon Stark. He lines up right beside Jake Bassinger. Further behind them, you got Nick Mace and Andreas Allen, veterans of the series. Further behind them, you also got Jordan Davis and Matthew Rodriguez.
Behind that, you have everyone's most hated driver, Sean Perkins, and alongside of him, you have Cody Lamas. Further back, you've got Luke Martin and Matt DeLeo. Luke Martin is one of the fan favorites today. Behind that, you got Malik Nevins, and on his outside, you've got Ryan Acosta.
The winner of Oklahoma lines up behind them with Levi Pasco. DJ Curtis won this race exactly last year. Further behind them, rookie sensation Bradley Bishop Jr. lines up beside Nick Piricles.
Behind that, you got Cooper Siren, and alongside of... Wait, where were we? There's Cooper Siren, and alongside of him, you have Sean Harple. I'm not exactly sure why the camera's glitching out there. Alongside of that, you have Zachary Fitzwater in the final Red Bull, and alongside of him, you got Michael White. Jeffrey Lynn is alongside of Dom Capps. Further back, you've got Charles Samper and Kyle Collins.
James Silverfox was awful strong here in Talladega last season. He lines up beside rookie of Matt Duncan. Behind them is Alan Cavanaro and one of the Nintendo cars that is Jeffrey Fenn guy.
And then on the final row, you have Dejan Weeks and James Shelley. Not a good run by James Shelley there. So the field gets ready to move off the grid here at Talladega. We'll bring you down to the grid.
Here we come down to the start of the race here. Richard Johnson on the pole for today's race. He's been actually having some good runs as of late. Lines up right here. Green flag is in the air for the round of Talladega.
Good start by Richard Johnson, but even a better start by the car behind him. That is looks like the Jeff James car. Sky Commons is looking low. Oh, there's contact already. Oh, boy.
Oh, Jeff James and Sky Commons.
Oh, here we go. Looks like we're going to be in for a wild one today. Going down the back straightaway here. Looks like Andreas Allen's ducking out there. We got 3 wide already. Oh boy, this could be one of those kinds of races, isn't it?
Boy, they're already going crazy there. Sky Commons trying to help his teammate out on the get-go, turning sideways in turns of 1.
Oh, looks like Jesse Turner in the 47.
Oh, and Noah Hart hung on to that.
We already have a yellow. I believe we have Andreas Allen rather, and they're coming back to the line. We're gonna see if they make it. Looks like there was some kind of field separation, but, oh, man, 4 wide across the line.
Yeah, Jeff James going to be the leader at the line. We're going to have to take a replay.
I'm believing Matt DeLeo was involved, but we'll take a replay and see what happened.
Here comes Jake Bassinger pushing along his own car of Vince Allen and actually turns Vince into his brother, Andreas, and around goes Allen, Andreas to be exact.
Yeah, it looked more like the lines of Bassinger was just getting a little bit aggressive there, and Alex Allen just slid up. Oh, DeLeo got a big piece there, but surprisingly a pretty calm wreck for Talladega's sake, to be honest with you. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, but that wasn't the first time that Jake Bassinger got into a Red Bull car, got into it with his own car of Sean Perkins of Chicagoland, and now here at Talladega with Vince Allen.
Yeah, so pretty clean wreck, not clean wreck, but pretty quiet first wreck there. Kind of surprised, but with the way they were racing, it wouldn't surprise me if they had a big one later on.
Luke Martin in the 6th car right here having problems under caution flag. Martin has been having some engine problems this season, and it looks like that might be the case here. I'm not sure what the problem is, but he is...
I actually am thinking that might be a tire. I'm thinking that might be a tire down. I'm not seeing any smoke out of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a tire.
The track looks pretty solid, but Luke Martin just not having the best of luck here. Kind of a bad start for him. Richard Johnson did not pit on that restart, so he will have the lead coming back. That was a tire on Luke Martin's car further back, if you can tell. as Richard Johnson will lead the field of, I believe 42 cars are still in this. I don't believe anybody 41, so somebody must have fallen out. I'll get back on that. Here comes the field down to the green here at Talladega International Speedway. And we are green again here at Talladega. Sky Commons with a great start, gets forced to the outside line. Kind of an away camera there. Looks like Commons dives, looks like somebody dove low there. I believe that car in the middle line, that was Noah Hart, forced Jacob Hart to the inside. Further back, kind of a spread out start. I don't believe Nick Mace got a great start there, to be honest with you.
It's a lot more calmer start than last time.
I don't know about that. They're starting to chop each other off here. Here comes the 18. I believe that's the 18, right?
Boy, Jeff James trying to run him down to the bottom, but he shuts the door there, trying to get the inside, but Zeb will have none of it.
Richard Johnson's got to be careful, because look at the 48 and the run that he has with the 18. Just blasts by him.
Richard
now
and Nick just had a huge run.
Now here comes the 48 right down to the bottom of the track. Great start there by the 18 and the 48. They took off there. We finally get a lap of green. That's good. 4 wide further back with Sean Perkins.
Oh, 4 wide back there. Man, Nick Pirkles let him in there.
They made it work. DeMax
How about Nick Mays on the start there? Went from 8th all the way to 1st in just 1 lap, and now he's the leader by a good margin.
Oh, here comes Turner down the track now. And it looks like here comes Eric Burton comes into this pack. He was a little bit further back. Now this pack is starting to get caught by others. Whoa, that backpack further back, that looks a little bit more racy back here.
Looks pretty dangerous back in here.
Speeds aren't as high as they were at Daytona, but looks like it's been pretty racy with this new package, but here they go. Whoa! There's some close stuff back here, but looks like it's been a pretty clean restart so far in this race, but knowing them, I'm not exactly sure how long that will last, especially knowing how aggressive. Oh, look at the 16 and the, I believe that's the 01 of Jeff James!
Boy, Burton and James.
Or Burton, rather. Oh, looks like there's a little tandem there between Jesse Turner and the 9 car. Looks like the 17 almost dumped him there, and he backed way out of that. And here they come down up high. Oh, here comes Zeb Stark down low again. It's been a great start.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a little caution flag here. Incident happening here with Andreas Allen and DJ Curtis. Curtis hooks into Allen. Curtis goes sideways up the track into Collins. Could not hang on to it. Up into Allen and Dylan Young. Big wreck with it in the back, causing Ryan Acosta goes sideways. There's going to be a big hit with Harpool in the picture here. Right in Andreas Allen.
Ooh, that's just a nasty hit there.
Very nasty.
Do hope Harpool's all right after that. That was a pretty big hit. On board with Sean Harpool here. You're going to see the wrecks happening in front of him. He's going 193, and he does get on the brakes a little bit there, but not enough. He was still going 180 when that happened. That was a big hit. On board with Ryan Acosta here. You're going to see the field just... Perkins had something to do with it. It looks like Perkins was slow on the inside line, and Acosta just... almost missed it, right, Noah?
He was very close, but just got his right front, got clipped right at the last second. Oh yeah, this reminds me of what happened this exactly reminds me of what happened at Daytona. Sean Perkins had problems. Luckily for Perkins, he had a caution that came out when he came down pit road, and this is exactly what happened at Daytona. Had problems in the 500, which brought out a caution to keep him on the lead lap. Another problems happen when he has problems.
Man, Perkins was right in the middle of that, and he just driving along at 70 miles an hour and just drives right into the pits.
Sean Perkins is just driving into the pits. And
another day at the office for him. Another day at the office for Perkins. Doesn't even budge. Avoidance of the race, maybe? Doesn't even budge.
Right, I'm more with Kyle Collins. He's going to come into the picture here, and he's going to be involved in this right here.
Yeah, it looks like the outside line just pretty much collapsed. Well, we're starting to back off a little bit for Perkins, it looked like, and well...
Maybe DJ Curtis came back up the track so violently because they was running up on
Perkins. Ooh, man, they just... that Acosta, And Collins was the one that got up on his side when Allen ricocheted across the track. That was a nasty hit. On board with DJ Curtis, you're going to see kind of how it starts here. It looks like Allen was a little bit kind of picky about what line he was going to, and Well, when that happened, Curtis came up the track and really couldn't control it, and... Okay, Curtis was the one that flipped up. It was the third car that went upside.
Golly, look at
Ooh,
all
the
cars.
31 had a nasty hit in there, too. Who's in the 31?
Michael White.
Michael White took a really nasty hit there.
Wait, the cars just flew by them, and some missed it, some didn't. That was hard hits.
All right, here's another view of the wreck here. Collins, it just was pretty... Oh, it looks like Aaron Taylor got out of that pretty cleanly, or just barely. And just a really kind of scary wreck there, and kind of the smoke kind of obscures the massiveness of it.
I know Pollard and them, like Pollard and Bradley Bishop Jr. just barely got by in that one. Looks like we got a lot of people on the apron here that has problems. I see Dom Caps, James Shelley in particular blowing up. That's Richard Johnson on the apron.
Richard Johnson has a tire. Looks like Richard Johnson has a tire. Looks like
may have ran over some debris that maybe was in turn 4, but I know Shelley blowing up here. The last remaining Finn Guy Pistone car on track. He's gonna be out now, but Johnson and Caps having problems.
I wonder if Johnson might consider this a blessing that it'll be towards the back. No, you want to be up front here, but this has been kind of one of those wild races, and if he has a tire going down, he does not, or if he thinks he has a tire going down, he might want to just sit around and, well, that might be a blessing.
You don't want to be at the front because you saw people like Harple that was hanging in the back, and they came piling in, and that was a hard hit, but you're going to be wanting to be at the front of the field, and Johnson and Caps are going to have to take tires now. Coming down for the restart once again, I think Jordan Davis might have stayed out and did not pit. I'm not even sure because Noah Hart is in behind him. I think he came down for some tires here with Zebulon Stark and Nick Mays. Gonna have to watch out for Zebulon Stark and Nick Mays because when they hook up on the last restart, they just took off in a little tandem that they had. Come back to the green flag here. Jordan Davis is gonna take a screen. And making the chase for this season is very, very important. He's only a few points, maybe like 20 or so points outside the top 25, and getting the win and trying to be inside the top 25 in points is very key.
And that is important because one of the major point contenders, other than Noah Hart, Sean Perkins, he fell out of the race from a mechanical problem there. So Sean Perkins did not actually make it around. I guess that's why he was so casual, maybe, coming onto pit road there. Perkins fell out, but so far, we're not seeing Zeb Stark and Nick Mace hook up like we thought, but here comes the 17 and the 9. They've been working together since the start, too.
I mean, I would kind of suspect that because they're two Ford drivers, they're hooking up together right there. We saw it in New York, the FBR and the two Hart boys in the start was hooking up really good together. Look for Jacob and Zeb to hook up here in a second, but up front you got Jordan Davis going for the lead.
Jordan Davis has a really quick car despite not pitting, and Noah Hart also is... Noah Hart, the points leader, he's having a very, very strong run today. Typical for him, honestly. He's had a very good season so far, finishing second at Mosport, and I believe he finished second at Mosport. Am I right there?
Yep.
Yeah, second at Mosport. Oh, go.
But up front with Jordan Davis, Davis, he had a fast car at New York if he didn't get taken out on lap 3, and all the other Mace cars ran really strong there. I believe Jordan has a very good car and could have ran well at New York if he didn't wreck. Showing how good of a car he has here while he's not wrecked. So, good run for Jordan Davis, having a good
I'm looking at this 83. I'm sorry to interrupt there. The 83 nearly came down there on the 48. That was a really close call there, but I think the 48 kind of backed out of it, and maybe the 83 realized his mistake. 3 wide for the lead, by the way, up front. Looks like Eric Burton going to the lead now. Oh, boy! Oh, boy, Jeff James, and there's Noah Hart. Nick Mace is in it, and there's the big one. There's the big one.
Big wreck. Jeffrey Lynn's in there.
Oh!
Oh, boy, a hard hit. Man.
Yeah, that's the big one, I think, right there, and let's take a look here. Malik Nevins, I see, is in it. Jeff James.
Yeah, Jeff James, Nick Mace, they kind of...
There's Richard Johnson.
There. Richard Johnson gets the good luck there.
Fitzwater
did not find any luck.
And there's Nick Mace, one of the dominant cars early on.
I mean, he doesn't look that bad.
He has a lot of rear end damage, though.
He looks like he can continue on.
He has rear end damage, but I think he's out of race winning contention at that rate. Oh, Jesse Turner, one of the fastest cars early on as well.
Now Turner, he is 25th in the points. If he falls out of 25th in points, that win in Ohio will not count to get him into the chase. Vince Allen's also in here, Eugene Max.
Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, Jeff James here, they almost saved us like 4 times, and If Mace would have just gotten off there, maybe they would have had a chance, but here's where just a lot of the smoke kind of blocks out. Ooh, Jeff James got up there. I don't think anybody flipped, though, which is a good thing.
I'm actually surprised. A lot of people actually got by that on the outside.
Right now, I'm looking at about 8 or 9 in this. I think a lot of people drove away, though. Going on board the blimp cam now, kind of a bad spot for camera angles, as they almost had this saved and just a
Nick
pretty...
Mace just stayed in the throttle. If he would have lifted for Jeff, he probably could have saved that.
Oh, Malik just slid in there.
I knew someone had to slam into James. I didn't know who it was, though.
I'm also looking at the 8 car. Did the 8 car avoid that? Because the 8 car might have gotten a really big avoidance there. Oh, Luke Martin maybe got a piece there that I didn't even catch him earlier. The 8 car of Fitzwater, that's the 9. The 8 car of Fitzwater either got clipped or just barely missed it. I think
he barely missed it.
We'll go on board with him.
We thought that maybe Zachary Fitzwater had gotten by this one, but it turns out that he did get a tiny piece of it here. Here he comes up to the wreck right here. He's going to try and go to the bottom, and it's going to run out of real estate.
Just a 76. It's slight. They might be able to push that back down.
He's going to have to stay in the draft. If he pulls out from, in clean air, that thing's going to really bog the car down.
The other thing I could see him doing maybe is if it came down to a 2-lap dash, he might be able to maybe stay out front. Decide to play blocker, but... So we're on board Nick Mace, and it just clear he didn't lift off, and yeah, they just made contact, and they tried to tandem, which we've seen a bit today.
I think Nick thought he could keep it straight by just staying in the gas, but when he did that, he couldn't give James the time to really straighten it out when he was all over his back bumper.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars, and DeMax, I think, pretty much got away with something there, or was about to get away there too. I think him and Lynn got a little bit of contact. We're going to look specifically more at that wreck. So we're on board DeMax here, and Lynn's quite a bit in front of him. Okay, Fitzwater we saw got a little bit of a piece here. Yeah, that's where DeMax... Oh, and they went into the inside wall at 130.
Pretty hard hit. The track just blocked up. There was really nowhere to go.
Final view of this wreck, Jeff James, and, well, that just doesn't do a whole lot there. And here's kind of the far away cam, but it's the best cam we got of it. Because the smoke obscures every other camera. Oh, and there's where Luke Martin got a piece. Luke Martin was just driving along and got put into the wall by somebody, but...
Yeah.
Just a tough wreck for a lot of people there. And, well, that's what you get when you do these super speedway races.
Coming down to the restart here, Aaron Taylor.
Yeah, that is Aaron Taylor. I actually thought he pitted because he was up front early on. I don't believe the car behind him did. I think that's Jeffery Lynn, believe it or not. No, Jordan Davis, I'm sorry. I thought that was Jeffery Lynn.
Yeah, they got some similar paint schemes for this race weekend. Is that Charles Sanford up there in third?
Yes, that is Charles Sanford in third.
Charles Sanford has worked his way up inside the top 5. Eric Burton, Jacob Hart, Noah Hart, all up there in the pack here. So maybe after that incident they may play a little calm, but we're going to have to wait and see right here.
I don't know. We've been seeing a lot of really close racing trying to get up the field. We've got a couple of big damage cars towards the back. Looks like Richard Johnson, believe it or not, I don't think that was a tire. I think that might have been more of an engine issue, but Dylan Young's got a lot of rear end damage. Not sure where he got that from. I didn't see him in either wreck, or any of the wrecks, so kind of...
Mason's kind of keeping up the pace here as well.
Mace has a quick car.
I'm surprised after slamming the wall, he's actually hanging in the pack.
Oh, we got a battle up front now, and that front pack's looking very aggressive right now.
For this low package downforce and the way the speeds are at this racetrack, it's allowed a great racing here.
Look at the outside line there. Aaron Taylor and Jordan Davis, they tried to get something done there, but Eric Burton just drove away from him. Eric Burton, I think, has a little bit of a rocket ship there, as here they come. Down the back. Whoa, look at the car on the inside starting to make some runs. That's up Zeb Stark again. Seems like whoever's
the teammates of Jacob and Noah Hart.
It seems like whoever
at New York.
It seems like whoever Zeb Stark gets with, it works out well. But you've got another tandem maybe forming between the 60 and the 5. We've seen a little bit of this tandem draft where you actually physically push another car, and it actually works, but it is very dangerous. And that's how we kind of saw that last big one take place. Was because of the tandem draft.
Look at Jordan. He had a huge draft. He went underneath the 60 and the 18. Now he's right here trying to gun after Eric Burton.
And he doesn't have any help either. Now he's kind of going with Burton, but Zeb Stark on the outside. Whoa! Zeb got a great run.
Zeb's got a rocket ship. That's the same car he raced at New York. Here he is on the outside. They're 3 wide for the lead.
Jordan Davis has a big run, though. If I'm Aaron Taylor, I wouldn't actually go with your team. And if you want to get up there, I'd try and see what the outside will do. But it looks like he's being diplomatic and going with his teammate. But right now, this lead pack does not look very big, to be honest with you. Little
Charles Sanford trying
to park his... I'm surprised
Noah.
I'm surprised Noah did that. He left his brother out to dry, but made it work. It looks like
Elmer's are really pulled away from the other guys. Nick's got such a fast car. You can't even tell that they've done so much work on pit road to try and make that car look like it has not even been in a wreck. Nick's got a fast race car. He's trying to prove it by going around the outside of Alan Cavanaro, trying to push Dom Capps, but the outside is not the best groove. If Nick can ever get clear of some of these guys, he's still, I think, competitive to win this race if he can get up there, if he can get a caution, but he's going to need some help.
Let me make a mention to that. If he works with the 9, because I think the 9 had to make a late pit stop there. The 9's a quick car. I think and there he goes. If he works with the 9, maybe he can get up the order a bit. We know Nick's car can push. That's one thing. We know he can really shove a car up there. And I think that 9 car would be willing to take it, too. I believe... Whoa, okay. I thought we were in a different spot than we were, but... I think Nick Mace, he's not working with the 9, but it might end up turning dividends if he ever did start pushing some... Oh! Looks like we had a wreck up front! Jordan Davis!
Jordan Davis! Man, that was a dangerous spot to be sitting.
Oh, Jordan Davis somehow got into a wreck there. We'll take a look and see what happened to poor Jordan Davis there, but we'll go up to the front quick and see if... Oh, looks like there might have been something back here with him, but... Here comes the 2 leaders, as it looks like Zeb Stark's going to take... I don't know yet. Here they come back to the line.
And it looks like Zeb is going to take it to the line here.
Yeah, Zeb's got it. As you can see here, he's trying to get up with Noah Hart in tandem a bit here. We've seen this tandem go wrong before, but we've also seen it pay dividends here, and well... Javis just wasn't really paying attention. Sends Noah down into Jacob, but that's going to put Jordan right into the wall, and he slides down the track. Luckily, there was a gap, and
I'm surprised nobody hit him. There was
no one around him to hit him.
Here it is again. Jordan Davis trying to make something happen on the high side, but he's right here on the tucked up behind Noah Hart here. But it looks like Noah Hart maybe pushes up a little on the track there, and they just cook right there. And he hits the left rear corner panel and sends him sideways. Davis just, he was very, very fortunate that nobody ended up hitting him, and he didn't. He got underneath on the apron there.
Yeah, good avoidance by everybody, even though I believe Sanford was coming, and I think everybody just stayed up high. That was a good avoidance. Charlie Smith gets a good... Stayed out on that restart, and here they go down into turn 1. Zeb Stark looked like he was a little bit more concerned about that, and here they go, and Stark goes by on the outside, and it looks like here they come down low, and
look out for some of these guys. The Yamp cars right here, Sanford, Silver Fox, and Cooper Cyron are all up here in the mix here.
And it looks like Charlie Smith's definitely an anchor here. I'm not exactly sure if I'm liking where Smith is right now.
Smith is really being a back marker here, really being slowing off the pace. All these guys on the bottom are going to use this to their advantage, but here comes Eric Burton.
That's what the tandem will do for you. Look at him take off. I mean, the tandem really does work. It's just you can't do it for long because your car's going to overheat or you might wreck somebody. And you can see that when they start getting look at the 78. Hold on 1 second. 78's up there with no rear end. Oh!
Oh! No! Zebulon Stark's blowing up!
And Eric Bird's going to get held up by this. That's going to put Silver Fox in the lead. Oh, he's blocking Silver Fox.
And Silver Fox goes around the outside, and he is now the new race leader here at Talladega.
But Zeb Stark, one of the dominant cars of the day, has gone up in smoke. And you gotta feel bad for Zeb Stark after that because he had a great car.
He had a rocket ship.
now here's his teammate Noah Hart getting up the order now. Looking out strong here. Noah's going low. Will he get Silver Fox?
Yep, he's going to get down
And you know
low.
what?
Here comes Cyron down low. That car won here last fall with Chris Louviere winning here at the same exact track. It's the same exact car for Yamp Motorsports, trying to bring Yamp the victory here, trying to get their first win of the season.
And you know how I said we might have seen the last of the big wrecks there? When the field was spread out? Well, the field's backed up together and they're not spreading out as much, so if something happens up front, who knows? I'm also looking at someone like Jake Baskinger looking pretty strong, but I think those Toyotas are a little bit too strong for anybody to really do a whole lot with. And,
I mean, that's one big target right there, Zeb, just out of the race now. And now Noah Hart, last weekend's winner, up front here, looking strong.
Toyotas have won. Oh, looks like did Eric Burton get to the wall back there?
Looked pretty close.
He was close, but Sanford's close to the wall further back. But now this Charlie Smith car, he is kind of slow here. He's not bad if he gets pushed. Oh, Aaron Taylor went way low there. Not sure what Aaron Taylor was up to, but now they're starting to single file out a little bit towards the back. But the problem is, I don't think they exactly have the strongest car leading them. I don't think that 27's the best car in the field right now. Do you know exactly where he might be in points?
Charlie Smith, he's like 35th in the point standings. He's had a solid season, but Smith definitely showing like he's not the quickest car here. If they don't get another car...
Sorry to interrupt you. Battle for the lead now. Eric Burton looking low on Noah Hart, and that's going to make it pretty easy. But see when their tandem breaks up, though? See how quickly the field swallows back up? Here comes Siren down low, but his teammate doesn't go down to help him.
This is the most competitive I've seen Yamp Motorsports this season. They have not won a race yet this season. I know they really want to. I know Siron has been strong. I know Silver Fox has. He's way up there. And they're both up there trying to win.
But like I said, if two cars get tandemed up here, they can rock it out. You saw that start that Eric Burton, was that Zeb Stark, had before Stark blew up, and they had a giant lead before that happened, so great start so far. Noah Hart now going for the lead with help from James Silverfox. Silverfox, Yamp Motorsports having a very good run here as they rocket down the back straightaway, but no one's coming to help him. Looks like there's not a whole lot of team spirit there between Siren and, now Siren's going for below him.
Siren wanted to say, it's like, I kind of want second for myself here, but now he gets tucked up behind.
And now I think we've got a tandem. I'm beginning to wonder if this might push them to the lead here. Although Siren's going low. Siren wants second. I think Siren wants to lead the tandem here. You're going to have two Yamp cars maybe working together, and you might have two, what is that? Martin Motorsports, or what is it called this week?
That's Turner Fenway and
Turner.
Martin Motorsports.
Oh, I thought they were teammates. I'm sorry. I thought Aaron Taylor and Eric Burton were teammates. But, ooh, somebody, that's Charlie Smith. I didn't think that car was sounding at full song when it went by. Ooh, look at the pack back here.
He ended up staying out last time, so I think he had to come back in for gas. But Burton, but it looks like
look at Sanford. Ooh, that was close there with, I think, Dylan Young. Dylan Young nearly got into the side of Charlie Smith, but Charles Sanford making some aggressive moves back here. I wouldn't count any of these cars out yet, because who knows, there could be another yellow. Eric Burton now diving for the lead now, as these lead five have gotten off kind of to their own little game here. Baskinger, though, I don't think Baskinger by himself has left his pack, so... No, I think he lost the front pack, actually, so...
But he's still running 200 miles an hour down the straightaway. But the
oh, here comes a tandem, maybe. Here comes a tandem, maybe, between Siren and Eric Burton, but I'm beginning to think that Hart's got a really strong car, to be honest with you, and I'm wondering what's going to happen with Noah Hart here, if anybody can really get a run here.
Out of the front five that have broken away here, Noah Hart is the only one here that has won a race this season so far. All these other guys are looking to win. Eric Burton down low to try and take the lead. A win could put them into the chase here.
Eric Burton's got a really strong car.
Well, here we are. Got ourselves a late race caution. Caution flag is out. And we're not really sure what the caution's out for. We couldn't really find
debris in turn two. Debris in turn two. Debris in turn two.
I guess it was for debris, and Eric Burton is going to be our race leader here.
I don't know. Noah Hart. They're side by side to the line. They're going flat out. I don't know who got that.
Ooh, I
Looks
think
like
it might
Burton.
have been Burton, though.
Burton got it.
Yep, Burton's going to be the new race leader. It's not going to be very many laps to go here. This is going to bunch the field back up.
Yeah, and this is going to make things very, very interesting back at the line. And here comes the field down to the pit box here as looks like a couple of cars did stay out.
But look at, there's Taylor, there's Duncan, Mace, there's Stephen Paul III out there with
Charlie Smith.
a lap down, but
yeah, that didn't make sense. Oh, a little bit of contact there between the 3 and the 38. You said the 88 has a problem, but is he blowing up?
I think he might be having some sort of problems, just like other guys have this whole race.
Oh yeah, he's looks like everyone just took gas and go, but
I don't know why you would gas it up here late in the going unless you're just going to come
they
up
were
to
low. They were going to be low on gas, I think.
Maybe these other guys in the back of the field was saving or something, but Taylor was up there in the front pack. You got Duncan, a rookie, looking for his first win in the Sony Cup Series. Mace with a red car. Pollard
Deshaun Weeks. That's Deshaun Weeks, by the way.
Oh, Deshaun Weeks. Wow, that's even more impressive. He's a rookie up there in the front.
And there's some of these other cars further back. You've got cars like Noah Hart that are going to be starting way down the order. I'm kind of excited to see how this is going to turn out.
This is going to be an exciting restart. Charles Sanford, last time coming down pit road, we had to notify you guys. He is now out of the race for suspension problems. Knew that was some sort of problems under the hood. But coming back to the line, we're not going to have that many laps to go. I think we're going to have maybe about 7 laps to go when we come back to the start-finish line. Interesting top 4. Aaron Taylor is going to be the leader. Matt Duncan, Nick Mace, Dajan Weeks. Black flag is displayed for somebody. See that right there?
Yeah, that's interesting. I think he just grabbed the wrong flag. Personally.
That would be really dumb if he did, but Matt Duncan on the high side here, he had a good restart.
Duncan had a good restart, but he has no help. I'm interested. Nick Mace was damaged early on. Oh,
with
boy.
A wrecked race car.
And he's got Charlie Smith behind him, one of the slower cars. Oh, look at the two. Look at Noah Hart, actually, on the inside with Eric Burton in a tandem.
They're hooked up.
Looks like you got Weeks and the 38 in a tandem. You're starting to see these groups. They're starting to tandem up here, trying to find who their drafting partner is going to be at the end of this race. Everyone's finding a partner.
Burton and Noah are shoving.
Oh, 28.
Hitting now.
Yeah.
They're coming to the road.
Looks
why
like
did they stay out?
I have no clue why they stayed out here.
Ooh, Silver Fox and Burton and Noah.
They're all held up.
Checked up.
But it looks like Cooper Siren's.
Dajan Weeks is the leader.
Cooper Siren.
Flag displayed for someone again.
They're getting. I'm wondering if it's Charlie Smith dropping oil or something, but.
No, I think it might be for them other guys. Maybe jump from the start like Matt Duncan.
No, I think they have to pit. I think they didn't have enough fuel to make it. I think it's for. I think that one car. I think the 27 is dropping oil somewhere. I mean, I'm seeing a bit of it there, but. I think they're going to try and keep it green.
Just pulling away.
Weeks does not have a car. Weeks does not have a very strong car under him, I can tell you that. And Weeks is coming in. And Siren. And Siren. So they don't have enough fuel to make it.
Here comes Burton way
on the outside. It shows
helped him.
It shows that Charlie Smith actually doesn't have exactly the... Yeah, and that black's still displayed, so that is for Charlie Smith. But Silver Fox looking high now. And here comes some of the cars off the track. That's Bradley Bishop Jr. and oh boy, a little further up.
Eric Burton, James Silverfox, Noah Hart, Jake Bassinger into the front four battling.
There's Aaron Taylor, one of the faster cars. Here comes Silver Fox. He's going to try and tandem up with Burton, trying to maybe pull away here. Oh, now he's going for the lead.
Remember, Silverfox and Burton have not won yet this season.
And here they come. Silver Fox is going to take the lead. No, actually, Burton led that time, but now they've got Aaron Taylor, the lap car, to deal with. But he will be on lead lap pace, I believe. But he is going to get held up a little bit here. Ooh, now looks like
Silver Fox would not be happy about that right there.
No, I'm thinking Silver Fox is doing that intentionally. I think he's trying to tandem with him a little bit, but maybe not.
Here comes Noah Hart. He's going to play a factor here. He's going to come up here. Who's he going to go with? Burton clears him on the outside.
Oh, Silver Fox might have a problem. It looks like he was wobbling a little bit there, but maybe not.
He might be having a tire issue here or something. He really.
He's keeping his foot in it. He's keeping his foot in it. Man, Aaron Taylor out of that group. He led that group onto pit road. He was the last off, so he must have a slow pit stop. Eric
We got
Burt.
4 lap cars to deal with when we come up here. There's going to be Dejan Weeks again. Then there's Matt Duncan.
And Nick Mace. And I think that lap traffic could end up determining the race with 3 to go. So now Eric Burton has caught. Burton has caught the lap traffic, and he's having trouble with him. Here comes Silver Fox down low.
Silver Fox with a run.
But he's with Dejan Weeks, and now Silver Fox takes the lead.
Silver
Duncan's
Fox with the run. Down low comes Silver Fox, the season 16 winner here at Talladega. Goes low with help from lap car Aaron Taylor, and Burton really got held up there.
There, it looks like Silver Fox is trying a tandem. Silver Fox is trying a tandem here. It looks like now second place guy is Noah Hart. He dives low.
Noah Hart's going to need some help. He's going to need help from Bassinger.
Oh, but now that was a smart move by Silver Fox. He dove underneath. Oh, so he's using Aaron Taylor as a bit of a blocker here. Kind of a brick
Noah
wall.
Hart's right there with Eric Burton. They're trying to charge back, come into the white flag here.
Oh, wow, white flag already. And now you're going to start seeing the 47 and, whoa!
There's a wreck there!
And they save it! Aaron Taylor broke down.
Guys here.
White flag, here they go.
The front 3 have broken away here.
It's going to be one of these 3.
Fox leads. Oh, Burton shoved Noah Hart out of the way here.
Burton's got a fast car.
Back.
Here they come. Silver Fox did the right move there. He's going with Hart, leaving Burton out to dry. They're kind of getting into a tandem, making it a 2-car battle, but it's not going to be there. It looks like Burton's got a quick car down the backstretch into 3.
Burton's going to have to make the move in the tri-oval if he wants to get down low here. Burton.
I'm thinking it's Silver Fox. But remember the start-finish line's a bit further away. We're going to see right here.
To the side, the round 12 of Talladega.
Silver Fox has got it.
Got it.
Silver Fox, no way anybody's going to catch him. James Silver Fox has won the round of Talladega.
For his 11th career Sony Cup Series victory, his first win of the season, and this is going to punch his ticket into the chase.
Great racing there. It was kind of a crash fest early on, but it turned out to be one of the better races of the season. One of the best, actually, I think.
That was a pretty good race right there. If I didn't finish there, Burton gave it his heart out right there at the end, trying to get back up there after getting held up by Matt Duncan.